Kia ora and welcome, Aries. This is your reading for this full moon in your sign. So we've got a full moon in Aries happening as we speak. I always do these readings either on the day, or I always say when I'm doing them usually, on the day or a couple of days before. I try to stay on track. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate all of your subscribes and likes and comments. It just really helps to get these videos seen by more people. So thank you, Aries. Let's see what's on the table for you today. We'll get a few cards out. Oh, we've got, wow. And they all came out. Perfect. We do on this channel always clarify with a few other decks, and I've got a rock mineral crystal card face down. So we'll pull that out at the end, and it's something you can carry with you. Even you might have some yourself during this week of the full moon in your sign. So we come out full on, as is kind of predicted, Aries. We've got the beautiful ace, this gift. It comes to us. It is an energy. It is centered around fire and our will center, how we go about actioning things in our life here. We then have this lovely Prince of Cups. It is an emotional offering. The prince can get a little bit confused sometimes, whether it's with his cup or her cup, or in the offering of it, that we sort of get a little bit swept away maybe sometimes. It could be someone offering you something here. We will see when we clarify. So we've got that lovely Prince of Cups. He can get lost in the sort of Neptunian realms here, or reflections, you know, reflective nature. We then have the beautiful Strength card. It is called Lust in the Thoth deck. It is, we see the many-headed beast here, which is our mind. Let's face it, Aries. We understand the difference between what is our ego, what is sort of conscious, our psyche, and those things that we're not really that conscious of, that we do automatically, we don't really think about too much. But in this card, we do really understand that. On a level, we have tamed it. We're in control of it as much as we can be, which is a wonderful thing. And it may well be activating this Prince of Cups within yourself. Just seeing some new things within Strength. Coming up now, we have the Ten of Swords. Everyone's favourite card. I mean, I think it's a great card because we come to the end of that sword suit. We have, generally speaking, an epiphany in this card. We can see quite clearly. We can see clearly what every sword has been for us. And we've been propelled along here with that Ace of Wands. I mean, that's super creativity, drive, all of that stuff. So you've got the fire, you've got the emotion, and you've got this understanding, like, and it's more of an intellectual understanding. It's like a body knowing, you know, that Ten of Swords in my mind. So let's go through. Hopefully my microphone's working, and we'll clarify. So what's the ace all about here for Aries at this full moon time? Aries full moon. Aries, we might be feeling a little bit of a need for some rest and respite. Things, you know, we're in a change of season. Often we do need a little bit more rest. I always liken the Four of Swords to that, a sort of white light chamber which is ours to retreat in. No one gives us that. We give it to ourselves. And often it's a requirement. Our body is telling us. Our mind might not be, but our body is telling us rest and respite. We recuperate in that space. We get a lot of ideas coming to us in that space, whether they're creative, whatever they are. We also sometimes have these little epiphanies in that space. Aries. Let's look at the Prince of Cups here for you. This Prince has an offering. 10 of discs we're looking at. So we've got the 10 of swords, we've got the 10 of discs. So we're seeing the fruit on the tree here in our material world. It's come from an ace of discs, and here we see it all around us, the wealth of family, friends, the place where we celebrate, place where we belong, all of that wonderful thing. But it is also lineage, familial family, where we come from, what we were taught, all of those wonderful things too. Sometimes for some they're not wonderful. Sometimes we alter that as we grow and morph, and so it comes back to basics here at the same time as coming to a full fruition. And then we have a knight offering a cup, an emotional cup, a prince I should say, sorry. There's something about this. Maybe there are memories coming back to you, Aries. Maybe memories are just floating through, and that's okay. We sit with that, don't we? Certainly with the Four of Swords we can. And rest and respite. Itchy feet, maybe? We want to take off anew. I wasn't really focused on anything there, but so we have the Fool coming out, fresh journey. He's looking at that Four of Swords. We need that rest before we set off. Lovers, maybe there's a lover coming on the scene. Maybe it's you getting into really great balance internally as a person. Congruency, what you stand, your integrity is seen in the outside world. There is no gap there. There is no saying what you don't mean and meaning what you don't say, or whatever. You know what I'm saying here. The lovers, we're looking at contracts and commitments that we've made to others, but also to ourselves. Working on that balance within ourselves between the left and the right hemispheres of our mind. Let us look at strength, please, at lust, as it is in the Thoth deck. We've fueled up. The Queen, we've got the Queen, we've got Ace of Wands, we've got the Queen of Wands. We know what we want. There's no mucking around. We know how to go and get it. Aries. And there's a lot of seeds in that sunflower. There's a lot of impact that you have on others. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups here. I've got 3 tens. It's interesting. Can we get one more card for Aries here? You know, contracts with people, whether they're still here or not. And we get the Prince again, Page of Cups again with this little offering. Interesting, Aries. Is that offering enough now? Is that offering enough? Now, I wasn't really focused so much on anything here. King of Wands, life and soul of the party, very charismatic figure. So there might be a relationship kind of thing going on within here, Aries, for some Arians, because we've got that Queen and we've got the King, and it's looking pretty rosy. And we are moving to a calmer place mentally, psychologically. It could be a reinvigoration of an already existing relationship. But there's some new instigator here. There's a new spark. Let's look at the 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords, please. For Aries, 10 of Swords. I think that is the guts of this reading. 10 of Swords, an epiphany moment. It's reinvigorated some relationship here. Whether that be for the singular Arian with yourself, or whether it be in a couple scenario. We have the 10 of Swords. To clarify the 10 of Swords, there's been an understanding, an opening, an epiphany, and an ability to move on in a new way without being lumbered or encumbered. And here we have the 7 of Discs assessing the past. So, kind of interesting, and Strength coming up again. Wow, Aries, that's pretty interesting. Let's have a look at what have the pixies and fairies got to say here today. Well, they've got to say quite a lot. There's quite a few coming out. Pixies and fairies, just one card. For Aries. Yeah. We have unity, becoming whole. If not a, what's the word? Equilibrium is reached within oneself, then it is a unifying, there's some unifying glue that's been applied in your life, whether it doesn't have to be with someone else, it can be within yourself, Aries. And that's a powerful position, unity, congruency, balance. And Ilb the Retriever, something has come back that you thought was lost, whether it's something of vitality in your life, in yourself, a relationship. It's beautiful. Yeah, Aries. What is the rock mineral crystal speaking of? Rhodochrosite, which I do have a ring. Beautiful stone. Service, contentment, healing emotional wounds. I think there is an element of that in here. And renewal of passion. So what more can you say, Aries? It's looking pretty hot, hot, hot. On that note, I hope you got something from this reading. Take good care over the new full moon in Aries. Have a wonderful week. Ka kite, bye.